Hey guys, it's Juju. We are now playing Divinity 2. Yeah, can't wait. It's an interesting game, very different to Pathfinder. So far, I do not say hello a lot. I don't talk a lot in this one because my aunt, who I'm house sitting for, her flight got cancelled or delayed by 24 hours, so she had to come back. So I couldn't do a lot of recording. You'll see it's a lot of cutting and putting together because I would start and then she would need something while she's here, and then I have to help her, or she wants conversation, etc. So yeah. So there's not a lot of talking. There's a lot of facial expression. Yeah, enjoy. I find it interesting so far. So let's hope I can complete it. If I can get through Pathfinder, I can get through this. So let's get to it. Thanks, guys. Hey everybody, it's Juju, and we are playing Divinity Original Sin number 2. And just finished Pathfinder last night. And now I'm starting this. Gift bags. Okay. Don't know what gift bags are, but okay. Apparently they're installed and what. Let's just see. Graphics. Let's see how that works out. That looks a bit better. I just hope it's not. Sorry, I'm house sitting again. So there's the doggy. So yeah. Okay. Hello, doggy. Okay, doggy. So let's go. Let's see how this goes. Single player. What up there? Okay. A classic role-playing experience. You're finding resourceful and prepared for the perils that await. Prefer a fair but forgiving adventure that rewards clever thinking in and out of battle. Bring it on. Combat is demanding. Let's do classic mode. We shall probably die. Don't know what happened there, but okay. It's cool. Character creation. You can select an origin character or create a custom. Understood. So, nah, I don't want the red prints. Custom. No, I don't want origins. No. Custom dwarf. How do I? Wait, no. Okay, let's see. Elf. Apparently they're the best race. And they're cannibals. But there's the lizard. There's the undead dwarf. Think of an. I want to play undead. I so do. Well, undead is going to be. Let's go with elf. Let's see which. Conjurer. Okay, so I heard one of the strongest for magic users is Conjurer. So I'm going to try it out. I'm going to try elf because everyone goes elf, and even though I don't, in case I have to romance the damn lizard, freaking hell. I've never played undead. Okay, I'm going with undead. Yeah, I'm doing undead. I just have to try and remember. Okay. No romancing. This is going to be weird. Bone color. Ooh.
before I do undead, let me just do elf. Because the only healing they can do is from poison. And yes, you can do a lot of damage with undead. The thing is, I have to just remember that not normal healing potions can kill them. Oh, it's so difficult. Sorry. That one. Okay. Just hold on for me. Sorry. There's also a beagle that doesn't understand that what's it? A metal bowl that's empty of food is empty. So
prepare yourself. I'll yield to none.
Nice try.
Greet the Reaper for me. Greet the Reaper for me? Almost got me that time.
Better luck next time.
You're not trying to escape. Greet the Reaper. Nice try. Greet the Reaper for me. I'm ready.
Try again.
Meet your maker. Better luck next time.
okay. Just want to see what happens if you edit. Cadence. Okay. Let's do this. Warning. This is, I think, putting me. Ooh. This is my first playthrough. Should do the bits. Appearance. What freaking... Okay, bamboo color. What? Oh. Oh. Why are they so ugly? Aren't elves supposed to be pretty? Like Neanderthals. Okay. But they're like barbarians. God, this looks so much better on the undead. Oh, the elves are ugly. Okay.
Better try again.
Yes.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rabble panicked. The carnage began. registers pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead I became part of their story.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now, no need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
So, it wasn't a dream after all. I don't even remember them strapping me down. this again? An animal sty. Freight or food? Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
Fresh meat. Nice. Plump. Banded like a chicken's leg, too. That may be so, but look at the flies. Ban wisdom. Flies know when a creature will die. And it's around your head they're buzzing. No.
With two shakes of her stumpy tail, the sheep turns away from you to peruse her hay-filled manger. Did you expect a needle?
Just hold on for me, I just want to check something. I'm just looking for highlighting objects. Left A. Okay, so that's better.
That click. This floor plate triggered something.
You there? Come here. Hey, get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in? Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even set me free, and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think. A gentleman among jesters, you.
Before you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring magister mumbles himself awake. One bloodshot eye.
Is my shift over? You here to relieve me? Wait, you're no magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy elf? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face. A clever story. I should have known there'd be trouble.
So much for a peaceful stroll. Voice darkens as his eyes rest on yours.
Ah, freedom. Tastes better than wine. I'm nothing if not a man of my word. And I did give my word I'd set you free, lad. Say your prayers while you've...
pity. Not the most elegant solution, was it? And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others. No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others. Everything's spick and span. Nothing left to do, really. It seems as though there's a hole in the blood. That can't be natural.
Sorry, I was just seeing if I can eat the damn person.
Empty.
No lesions, no trauma. It's my black magic. Did the murderer take him into this room? Why, you're looking a bit more chipper. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself. No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others. Why, you're looking a bit more chipper. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself. Did the murderer take him into this room? Or was he already here? There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to it. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the log. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. You're alive, and you're having a conversation. You are on a ship, of course, but luckily for us both, we're merely...
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good. Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those Source spells of yours? See what happens. Do go on. I won't hold it against you. My, aren't we a meek little lamb? Perhaps I needn't have collared you at all. So let's just leave it on, shall we? Because to answer for your own peace of mind, of course.
She frowns and peers at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse with the other.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and a...
No lesions, no trauma. It was bled by magic.
Good gods! There's been a murder here.
A young magister stands pale and silent. Behind the magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy. Good gods! There's been a murder here.
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass...
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Aren't you enterprising? I'll let Waters tell you now herself. Go ahead. She with...
But who? Ugly sight, isn't it?
Nothing left to do.
Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this. Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him. Two things scared the living daylights out of him. His own shadow and his own source. We'll find out who did this. Speak.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even... You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. Finn was killed by Source. If a Magister could do that, there wouldn't be a Magister. It looks more like a passenger managed to slip their collar. And the rest, well, you see the evidence in front of you. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that? Thanks. I just want to catch whoever... It seems as though there's a pattern in the blood flow. That can't be natural.
A no doesn't become a yes over time, you know.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They would kill us off one by one.
And we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like...
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
She shakes her head.
Game for one, I'm afraid. Rolling dice. Deciding fates. Don't worry, honey. It isn't your...
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
She eyes you suspiciously.
Not the future, no, but I can read the past in flesh. Just like you. And I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, you lay awake. You were reminiscing about the things you used to do together.
She pats you on the shoulder, consoling you.
There, don't you worry, darling. You'll see. I don't lick and tell.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad? Insufferable, surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen. Keep those bolts trained up, and if she tries to shoot to kill.
I'm busy watching for clues, Sorcerer.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed...
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants. Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties. No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down with a...
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The Joy, I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself. Easy now. I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel.
What are you conspiring about over there? You!
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet.
Name!
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the note.
Away with you! At once!
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Absolutely right.
Give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mest. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a...
Did you see the body? They ought to let you taste a bit. Maybe you'd find out who done it.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits. Each one he raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing
The
things
shape,
coming out
of
bakes
course.
than pigs.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling.
And?
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't...
The fellow cocks his ear, listening.
That isn't anger. It's
He cocks his ear to the other side. Then,
anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my... That's all you hear, though. Listen close. There now, just like that.
squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on...
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news. No, you beautiful idiot. That wasn't any rat. It was the wheel. Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise. Burn my beard. That means if we'd been travelling for... Yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
You've got this wolf on a leash now.
No indeed, boy. But that ain't...
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes...
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
He continues stroking his beard.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mest. Your kind always hung closest to our divine.
What have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little... Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook? Music to my beleaguered... On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
You've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here...
Oh, but to feel the caress of satin on my scarlet skin once more. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate. As per your own testimony, you can cook, tailor, and group. I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave.
Insufferable, surely.
You should probably come to terms with the fact that you've half a mind, full stop. Rein in your impertinence, will you? I'm a fair man. Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy.
Kid, you been down by the room up the hall?
I strongly suspect you know all about it.
What's your name?
Do you? Well, perhaps you're not thinking that.
I get it. you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
All about it. I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
Well, perhaps you're... One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this...
That right. I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mest. Your kind always hung closest to our line, like pillars over a campfire. As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with him.
Kid, you been down by the room up the hall?
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and examines your face, tugging at your ears and prodding your nose.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but tell me, what do you know of our world's history? Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind? Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I... Now, please, run along. I have a...
No amount of pestering...
I've never dined on anything less than
My mum doesn't like elves, but I have a secret. When I grow up, I'm going to be an elf. She'll get used to it.
You look a little bit elfish. Maybe your daddy was an elf.
Do you know Losa? She's a really good singer.
Ah, there you are. Husband, would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical. How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de P. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with...
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we? You presume right. Nope, trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel... As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no check...
Good luck, Chief.
Quiet long enough for me to listen.
Please.
Be good, you scallywags.
did.
That right. I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben-faced. Your kind always hung closest to having the pine, like wolves around a campfire.
As the dead man's flesh slides down your throat, you feel his consciousness enter yours. His memories are yours to experience. You are Finn. Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all too much. You met him. A bright light blinds you, then fades. You feel a tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard you can barely use them. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your knees. A figure approaches, an older woman. Her eyes are kind. She comes closer. She reaches a hand toward you. You grasp. The memories end. You are no longer Finn.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it. Kids, you been down by the room up the hall?
No.
You sure about that?
No.
What's your name?
No.
Gods, didn't your mother teach you any manners?
She got eaten by a void woken.
Forget it.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
So, anything interesting for me? From his memories, you ate something off his corpse? Please. As for the older woman, I'll have to check out the ship's log. If she's aboard, I haven't met her myself. Must avoid us Reds when she sees. If you meet anyone like that aboard, maybe you could talk to her. Casually.
The hatch is blocked. I need to find another way.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
The woman keeps rolling her dice.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last part. You faring okay so far? Glad to hear it. You head on in now, William.
Keep those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
Murder most foul, and I strongly suspect you know all about it.
Do you?
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
What happened?
What happened? Must have been the turnips. You dare strike.
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness. You shake the lizard by the shoulders, but you're unable to wake him. Ifan lies motionless, curled. His eyes flicker open, but he doesn't register your...
Lucien.
Ifan cries out. Then his eyes fall.
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
Her hand lies limp in yours. She's
The dice roll darkly.
In a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. You hear a faint thud, thud. The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor. The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She doesn't stir. lies on the floor, paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching. The dog notices you for the first time and snarls, the hairs on its back prickling.
You sorcerer!
It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much. Please, make it stop. Too much. Too much.
The dog whines and continues.
Damn, that doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards. Not long before this thing snaps into splinters!
Watch! Something's pounding on the hull! God damn it! We need to get off this wreck, and quick! Gods. By divine grace, who was that howling?
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches...
Another sorcerer! Like you don't know? Mutiny! Did that witch fix your collar too? Your lies end...
Bishop Alexander. If Lucian were alive, what would he think of his son's divine order?
face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire. It turns into must when wet. It cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have luck. Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're wearing. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take a mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands. Indeed, just as sensible as getting... I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're...
The skeleton shrugs casually. The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The colour drains from your hand, and you are left numb. It doesn't budge. The door groans open.
Something's breaking through! Where the hell's are those things? Deathbolt, I need to get out of here, now!
It doesn't budge. The door groans open.
Something's breaking through!
children and... The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a ladder right over there. You can go through.
You're going to be the death of us, you hear? Had to open your big mouth, didn't you?
Never leave someone.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and...
Boy woken!
They who are about to triumph.
Let the games begin.
I've faced worse.
I thought Voidwoken was supposed to be scary.
These beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch. Worms take.
We make a pretty good team. Away! The sea's hungry. We don't have much time.
I hear something. She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing wound. With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture. Blood quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror. Blood pours out from around the bandage. It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. Siwan clutches your arm, her eyes locked with yours. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder. Siwan struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly.
It's ripping the ship apart! This is it! She's got...
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
Those Voidwoken make short bloody work of the ship. Am I the lone survivor? It seems someone, something, wanted me alive. I thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source Key.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to elves. Well, elves eat people and their pets. Elves don't know the alphabet.
The child's eyes grow wide.
People ask you to eat them? Really? Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child looks at you straight on.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy. It's better here than inside. they're gone now. Their Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured.
But you didn't die.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see. I guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared.
supposed to keep those things at bay. and eaten by a void woken. I wonder in which order. Look here, Quercus. Another giant. My word, this blasted isle is teeming with them.
What's that? Yes, I did see how it made short work of the great acorn servants. Quite right, very impressive. But that is no reason to trust it. Giants like that what? Dear me, have you taken leave of all 6 of your senses? You would have me use this giant for a shield? Oh, I see. We need only follow in its big, wide shadow and be safe. Egad! It speaks our tongue, Quercus. Hush before. What do you mean a good time for introductions? You know full well who I am, you silly old cat. The great Salora. Oh, introduce myself to the giant. I shall do no such thing. You give away. No, we will have the giant march. In time. Now, onwards.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin, yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, 2 smouldering embers that sizzle your
And a dutiful servant you are too. Chances are I wouldn't have survived that shipwreck. Did you not return to the aid of your master down that? You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Nevertheless, one good turn does deserve another, so as far as the whole slave business is concerned, let's just forget about it. Now then, if there's nothing further, I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
He sighs, dramatic.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? Memories. Quite.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil...
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Of course, it's rather specific. Quite obviously, I'm musing over the very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? Oh, may the seven have mercy on their own creation. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and the grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have. Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. Fine. I accept. On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things, even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you? Very well. Onwards, then, to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so...
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of it. As your luck would have it, I seem to be friends. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go.
Glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Stay silent, elf!
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of...
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness.
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
A single name throbs across your brain. Verdas, Verdas, Verdas. He must escape. He cannot die here. He cannot.
I told him at noon exactly. Didn't I?
I don't think I ain't watching.
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house. Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Quite the hand, Freshy. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then. I'm sure the Reds told you. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets. Are you really gonna make this so hard, Freshy? We'll see about that, Freshy.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
send us your children.
Into the dark with you.
Coming back.
I think this is where I will stop for now, and then I'll carry on again. So yeah. Hope you will